Hey guys, I'm going live tonight. I'm gonna wait for some people to pop on. Let me tag some people. We're gonna talk about some serious stuff today, guys. Alright, guys. I'm gonna share this to a couple of groups.
Usually special conditions such as requiring you to register as a sex offender or a drug offender, it's imposed on you as a addition to, and it's important for me to know when I'm buying a house for my family to live in, how many people...
Alright guys, so today we are going to be talking about this bill. I went on live a little earlier, and I had just found out about it. So now that I have done some research, we're going to talk about it, and I'm actually going to read the bill to you because this is insane. Like, we should be distraught about this as Americans. As Americans, we should be distraught about this. As Californians, we should be scared. We should be livid. This is outrageous. So, this bill, I'm gonna try and keep it to facts, so that's what you guys get instead of my opinion. I'm going to try, so just bear with me through that. So this bill has been going through everything for a while, and I'm gonna tell you all about it. They want to make it okay to fuck our children.
You can't say fucking...
It's insane. It's insane. It's insane. It's okay for them to say that it's okay to sleep with a 10-year-old. This is insane. Okay, anyways, we're going to go through the history of this bill first. Okay, so this bill has been going on. This has been going through voting and all that stuff since January 18th, 2019.
I'm not. I'm pissed off. I'm so angry.
Okay, so January 18, 19, January 22, 19, all the way, there's so many dates, all the way to 8/31/20, Assembly amends concurred in a yes 23, no's 10, ordered to engrossing the enrolling. Okay, we're gonna go to bill analysis, okay? And I'm reading to you guys on the California legislative information, okay? So we're gonna go to today's law as it is amended. I hate these bills because they don't make them easy for the general population to read and understand. So Section 1, and it was amended on the 31st, and today is what, the 2nd, so just a few days ago. It was amended on the 31st. I thought it was today in my other video, but it wasn't. It was the 31st. So Section 1, Section 290 of the Penal Code as amended by Section 51 on Chapter 423 of the Status of 2018 as amended to read. So this bill was originally put in 2018, and it's now been amended as of the 31st of this last month. So 290A. Oh, and by the way, just for verification, this is Bill sb-145 sex offenders registration is what it's under. So we're going to start. I'm going to read you guys this bill, and I will tell you the parts that have been amended as of the 31st. So sections 290, 290.024 inclusive shall be known to and may be cited as Sex Offender Registration Act. All references to the act in those sections are to the Sex Offender Registration Act. Section B. Every person described in subdivision C for the rest of the person's life while residing in California or while attending school or working in California as described in sections 290.002 and 290.01 shall register with the chief of police in the city in which the person is residing, or the sheriff of the county if the person is residing in unincorporated area of the city that has no police department, and additionally which the sheriff, police of campus in the University of California, the California State University or community college if the person is residing upon the campus or in any of its facilities while 5 working days of coming into or changing the person's residence within the city, county, or city of the county and campus in which the person temporarily resides, and shall be required to register thereafter in accordance with the act. I apologize to you guys, this is really long, and I am getting to the parts where you should be concerned. So, Section C, I really do apologize. Section C, the following persons shall register. If you guys can't hear me, please let me know. The following persons shall register: any person who since July 1st, 1944 has been or hereafter convicted in any court in the state or in any federal or military court of a violation of Section 187 committed in the perpetration or in an attempt to perpetrate rape or in the act of punishable under Section 286, 287, 288, or 289, or former Section 288A, Section 207, or 209, committed with intent to violate Section 261, 286, 287, 288, or 289, or former Section 288A, Section 220, except assault to commit mayhem, subdivision B and C of Section 236(1), Section 243.4, Section 261, paragraph 1 of subdivision A of Section 262, involving the use or force of violence in which a person is sentenced to the state prison, Section 264.1, 266, or 266C, subdivision B, Section 266H, subdivision B of Section 266I, Section 266J, 267, 269, 285, 286, 287, 288, 288.3, 288.4, 288.5, and 288.7. 289 or 311.1, or former Section 288A, subdivision B, C, or D of Section 311.2, Section 311.3, and .4, and .10, and .11. Subdivision 1 or 2 of Section 134, any offense involving lewd or lascivious conduct under Section 272, or any felony violation of Section 288.2, any statutory predator that includes all elements of one of the above mentioned offenses, or any person who since that date has been or herefore after convicted of the attempt or conspiracy to commit any of the above mentioned offenses. Now, I'm about to get to the part where you guys are going to watch this. So you guys are going to want to hear this, because this is what I'm about to read you is what makes all of that not matter. Section C, Section 2. Notwithstanding paragraph 1, a person convicted of a violation of subdivision B of section 286, subdivision B of section 287, or subdivision H or I of section 289 shall not be required to register if at the time of offense the person is not more than 10 years older than the minor, as measured from the minor's date of birth to the person's date of birth, and the conviction is the only one requiring the persons to register. The paragraph does not preclude the court from requiring a person to register pursuant to section 290.06. Okay, so any thoughts, you guys? Do you guys grasp what I just read? They have now changed so much. So an 18-year-old, which is considered an adult in most cases, an 18-year-old can have sex with an 8-year-old. And it's okay because it's a 10-year difference. How about a 21-year-old and an 11-year-old? Do you guys feel anything about this? Like, I cannot be the only one. I have 6 babies, and this is terrifying to me. I'm baffled. This passed in the Senate with votes today for it to be okay. And the sad part is that most of these Senate people are like old creepy dudes. So now we have old creepy dudes voting about what age an adult can fuck our children. Am I the only one who sees a problem with this? Did any of you guys get a vote? Like, did you guys get asked if you wanted to vote on this? I mean, how did this pass? I would really like to know you guys' thoughts. Please, please share. Thanks, Cassidy. I'm so distraught about this, you guys. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. So as long as you're not 10 years older than the minor, you may have sex with said minor. It's a really hard bill to understand, Cassidy. I've been sitting here reading it, and to be honest with you, it almost makes me feel like they're trying to get sex offenders out of jail, which is like super alarming considering that they've already let all these violent people out who are killing people and stealing and robbing people and breaking into houses. So now we've dealt with all of that. But here, this is about to change. This is about to change these people's sentencing. So if any minor was within 10 years old of the adult in the situation, they're going to be let out. They're going to be let out, and they don't have to register. So not only are they going to be let out, but we don't even have the right to know that they're here. Like, There's no making sure that our kids are safe. There's none of that. This is absolutely outrageous. The people who signed this bill and signed yes should seriously just rot. They should be punished, and I'm not even playing. There should be somebody should press charges for some old creepy men deciding that they're gonna make decisions about our children. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm just tore up about all this. This is insane. Please share my video so people will know what is going on. I'm beside myself. They're talking about reopening my kid's school? And so you think it's safe to send my child to school? It's not. It's not safe. It's not safe anymore, you guys. And we're not even talking about freaking COVID. Why has this not hit the media? I mean, seriously, why has this not hit the media? Yeah, homeschool is the only choice we're gonna have if we want to protect our kids. This is crazy, you guys. I mean, I have babies. This is scary to me. California is supposed to be this great state. Look where we are. We're all wearing masks that don't do anything because they've convinced us they do. And now they want it to be okay to sleep with our babies. And what, just because they say that it was consensual, they're just gonna, it's gonna be all good. Because it's okay. It ain't fucking okay. It ain't. These are our kids. I'm not happy with where our world's going, but this is over the freaking line. Cassidy, I agree. I'm with you on that one. Definitely with you on that one. So I'm going to read on in this bill. So I've read all of section 1 to you guys. Now I'm going to read section 2. We're talking about how California just basically legalized pedophilia. Cassidy, I don't know who the fuck's doing it, but they're annoying. They think that this is funny. They think that it's funny that they are basically legalizing pedophilia. It makes them no better. It makes them no better than the pedophile. In my book, that's how I feel. All right, so section 2. I'm gonna try and skip over the court lingo and kind of debrief it a little bit, if that's cool with you guys. Every person described in subdivision C for the period specified in subdivision D while residing in California or while attending school or working in California as described in sections 290.002 and 290.01 shall register with the chief of police of the city in which the person is residing or the sheriff of the county is residing in an occupying area city that has no police department, and additionally with the chief of the police at the campus of University of California, the campus of University, the California State University, or community college, if the person is residing upon the campus of any facilities within 5 working days of coming into or changing the person's residence within any city, county, or city of county or campus in which the person temporarily resides, shall register therefore after, in accordance with the act, unless the duty to register is terminated pursuant to section 290.5 or otherwise provided by law. A person convicted of a violation or subdivision B of section 286, subdivision B of section 287, or subdivision H or I of section 289 shall not be required to register if at the time of offense the person is no more than 10 years older than the minor, as measured from the minor's date of birth to the person's date of birth, and the conviction is the only one requiring the person to register. This is freaking nuts. So it's totally cool. Like, I don't understand the thinking process of these people. Like, so they made this law, and I have to say, but it makes you really wonder who we have in office and what they stand for. This is a Senate bill that got passed. So what, our Senate, the people who are supposed to be making decisions for our state and guiding us in the right direction, are now saying it's okay as long as it's only 10 years of difference?
Me neither, but if I was, I'd have to verify the fucking age.
This is ridiculous.
I mean, my old lady's 26, I'm 41 years old now. I did the whole intention.
This is ridiculous.
I draw a line to the age.
I just can't believe it. We're supposed to just be okay with this. Like, I am not okay with this. I will not be sending my kids back to school. That will not be happening. It's not safe.
You should have just looked at her fucking age. But I get where it's coming from. The problem is that the law words that it can be an 18-year-old doing that to an 8-year-old. No. Well, no, it specifically says it stops at 11. You're right. 11.
No, it doesn't.
14 to 7.
No, it doesn't. Johnny, no, it doesn't. I'm sitting here with the bill in front of my face. It does not stop at 11.
Why does it stop at?
It doesn't. 10-year difference. This is insane. Okay, so can I ask, I don't know who keeps sending the laughing remarks. I don't know if I can even see who does that. But can you like stop sending the laughing marks and just maybe comment and tell me why you think this is hilarious? I'm definitely willing to hear your opinion. Cody, are you seriously doing that?
Okay.
Okay, well, it's not funny, and whoever thinks that this is funny, please say something. I would really love to hear your point.
They haven't approved us to tie the judges, his finances to the judges either.
So, I just out of curiosity, I know there's a few people watching. Sorry, my kids are getting upset. Cadence, take your sister inside, please. So I want to know, you guys, like, I want to know your opinion. So if we're gonna do this, like, I'm gonna do petitions. I am looking into how to press charges on the people who allowed this law, because I'm sorry, but there's theories on why the age of consent is what it is, and there's theories on why the age of smoking is what it is. Why are we changing it?
It has nothing to do with penalties. It's just about whether it's a mandatory sexual registry on that person. They will still, when the police pull them over, it will still come up as this guy had sex with the minor.
I don't know who that is, Cassidy.
The conviction will be there on his record.
Did I miss a comment?
However, they're not going to necessarily make him.
So how do I change?
What's that?
How do I change the wording of the 10 years, meaning that if 18-year-olds can get away with an 8-year-old?
Yes, you're right, Cody.
It does not say 18.
It does. All screen print. All screen print.
It doesn't. Hey, it doesn't say 18. It says 10 years.
Okay, stop. I know.
No, let me. It does not say that, and let me go to the point of what it exactly says.
Okay, because I need
Read it.
to know.
It's right there. Read it. Read it to him.
It's up on my computer.
Okay, so it says. Okay.
Oh. Well, apparently they're just not cool enough to say anything, which is fine. I'm going to get up because my husband's on the phone, so hold on, guys.
Yes, it does. There is.
No, there's not.
Okay, there is.
I read the whole fucking thing.
No, I'm telling her there is, and she's telling me there's not.
I just read the whole bill. There ain't. Sorry. Somebody's on the phone with my husband trying to fight the bill. You're right, California is a joke. You're exactly right. This is insane. So here we are, and people want to open the schools. They're talking about opening my children's school. That has been the subject of talk, and yeah, I don't think so. So suddenly it's okay to be an adult and sleep with a minor, and you won't have to register. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to, like, it's consensual. So basically, they're making this a consensual age for that 11 years old is what I am coming to understand. But it doesn't really state that. It really just says 10 years. So in my thought process, because these bills are really hard to understand, as some of you who may have read some may know, but this is insane.
So it's 24 to 14.
Go ahead and tell him to send me what he's reading, because that is not on that bill. So it's okay to sleep with our babies. You know that there's a theory about age, and when your brain is developed enough to make those decisions. I am sorry, but I know that this already happens in our world, But making it okay? What do you think that's gonna do? I don't understand. It's just okay now. I've been crying for hours over this. I can't even not believe this. I cannot believe this. Like, I have children that this is just, I cannot be okay with this. I cannot be okay with this. And I definitely am not okay with this. And neither should you guys. If, you know, I'd like to know if any of you guys would be interested in signing a petition. And I'm taking further steps in this. I will be taking further steps in this. I will be looking into prosecution for the elected people in office who made this decision, because this goes against everything that we've ever learned scientifically about the brain and children and development. So if you guys want to drop a comment in saying that you guys would be willing to sign it and get on this with me, we have to save our children. This world is becoming a horrible place, and we have to save our children. Standing here and doing nothing and letting this state go to shit just because we're afraid of COVID or of the governor, I ain't. This ain't okay. This is the life of our children and their future and their ability to mentally be okay. This is not okay. I'm gonna get off because my phone's gonna die, but I will be back on probably tomorrow. I'm gonna do some more reading tonight. You guys should follow me. I am going to be on this like you wouldn't know. Please put in the comments if you guys would be willing to sign the bill, the petition. I apologize. I would really appreciate it. We gotta save our children. We gotta come together as the state, our people. We are the state of California people, and we need to save our children and protect our families. Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace.